Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new Let's Play. Basically, to make it short, I am on fire for Jeff Vogel games recently. I started playing Queen's Wish, and slight spoiler alert, I've gotten very far into Queen's Wish. You can... I don't want to say how far, but I've gotten pretty darn far. So there's going to be quite a few episodes of the Queen's Wish LP. And that game is just fantastic. And I've always loved Jeff's games. You know, I played quite a bit of Abaddon 2 and Abaddon 1 a little bit. Escape from the Pit, I've put plenty of hours into. I did play Geneforge as well on my Fluence World old channel. I had an LP going and I only got about 6 or 7 hours in. And that was the original version. So this is the new version, the remake that Jeff has done called Geneforge 1 Mutagen. So we're going to be playing this, and I plan on getting pretty far in this as well because, like I said, I'm really thirsty for Jeff Vogel RPGs right now. They're really hitting the spot for me. And Geneforge, it has a lot of mystery, a lot of what I'm going to like. I don't know much about it, and I don't remember much about it because the last time I played the original was maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. So this is going to be a new thing for all of us here if you're watching. So I want you to join me for this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Queen's Wish LP will continue to go up, as will others. So this won't impact much. Still going to drop 3 videos a day. So without further ado, let's press play and see what we find here. Okay, we're going to be playing in 1080p. Draw all graphics. Always start in this mode. All right, so we've got some music. Very cool. Geneforge 1 Mutagen. Check the settings quickly. Difficulty, we'll set that. Scrolling speed normal. Want to go fast. Warning before pause in combat, yes. Ability animation speed normal. Cursor at edge scroll view, yes. I put this to fast scrolling for when you scroll on the edge of the camera. It goes faster. Hopefully that's what it does, because normal's a little slow. But resolution, extra details, draw all, game area size normal, full combat grid, but we don't have to draw that. Sound volume, background, we can see the keyboard shortcuts. Quick slots, start combat F, get item, that's going to be different. Quick save F3, wait is space. Text console is T. Alright. So let's start a new game. Welcome to Geneforge. Select one of the 3 character types to the left. Use the text box to change your name. When you're ready, press the OK button. So there's 3 basic classes you can be, but it's a very open system for developing your character, I believe. So let's look at the Shapers. They're skilled at magic and unmatched in their ability to create powerful creatures. However, they are physically frail. A Shaper will have to rely on its creations for protection. Then we have Guardian. Guardians are the defenders of the Shapers. They are highly skilled in melee combat and can create creatures to aid them in an assault. However, their magical skills are otherwise weak. An Agent. Agents travel around on the command of the Shapers and solve problems, usually violently. Their magic and weapon skills are strong, but they are not good at creating creatures. Agents tend to be harder to play. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try Guardian. My playthrough many years ago was with the Shaper. And again, I only got about 6 or 7 hours in. Might have only been 4 hours. I don't remember. Somewhere around there. But I think I'm going to be Guardian because I'd like to explore more of the gear system, the equipment, with different types of swords and axes and whatever that entails, rather than magic necessarily, and being frail. So let's go ahead and name Matthew. And now the difficulty, we're going to play on Veteran, as I'm playing Queen's Wish. A harder difficulty setting for someone experienced with role-playing games. Your foes will have more abilities, do more damage, and be harder to kill. Your spells and abilities can damage your own characters. I like that. Not going to play on Torment, even though I kind of like the idea of that because it says the ultimate challenge for a brave shaper. You will need to use every trick and fully utilize every ability to defeat the nasty enemies arrayed against you. We can always put it on Torment if Veteran is too easy, but let's get into it. The Shapers are the oldest, most respected, most secretive, and most powerful of the magical sects. They have the power to create life. The Shapers can make new life forms from nothing but organic matter and pure magic. They can mold this life to serve any purpose, be it light housework or major warfare. The Shapers guard the secrets of their powers very closely. To learn their techniques without permission is to court a speedy death at the hands of a guardian in the day or an agent in the night. After years of work, study, and testing, you have finally been accepted into the Shapers. It is the greatest of honors. You will spend your life advancing their will and learning their secrets. Guardian and agents are also Shapers. First, you must complete your apprenticeship. You must spend 5 years out in a Shaper colony on a remote island, watching their work and aiding their research. The journey is 2 weeks long. You travel on a living craft, a specially molded drake that will sail to your destination. After a week's journey, you pass close to a small island. Your chart identifies it as Susia Island. It is barred by the Shapers, forbidden for unknown reasons. Dangerous accidents, valuable secrets. Visiting it is punishable by death. You watch Susia Island, wondering what secrets lie there. You thus fail to notice the warship off to the east. Your craft cries out an alarm, alerting you. The ship is of an unfamiliar style. It instantly fires a long spear at your craft. The razor-sharp bolt strikes your drake in the neck. It roars in anger and breathes a bolt of fire at your attacker. It strikes the enemy's sails and sets them ablaze. The battle takes only seconds. Your living craft flounders, mortally wounded, dropping you into the water. Your equipment sinks into the depths. You start to sink into the rough waves, but with one last effort, your living craft saves you. Bleeding, dying, it drags you towards Susia Island. You grab onto a crumbling dock, barely conscious. Your craft slumps against the stone, dying. You are left alone, abandoned on a forbidden shore, marooned on Susia Island. Now, if that's not a cool premise to start the game, I don't know what is, but Jeff is awesome at those premises. Welcome to Geneforge. These messages will pop up to help you learn to play the game. Your character is on the dock. Select a nearby space to move to it. I guess we can't do much about our poor Drake. You stagger off of the dock, weakened to the point of collapse by your desperate swim here. After a few minutes, you manage to regain enough of your senses to look around. You are on the south coast of this mysterious island. However, apart from the fact that this isle was declared barred by your people, you know nothing about it. You wish you had already started your shaping training. Islands are generally barred because of a failed experiment in the presence of horrible rogue creations. Worrying. Fortunately, except for the lapping of the waves on the base of the dock, all is quiet. If you are going to be devoured, it won't be soon. However, you are still stranded and desperately weak as well. Fortunately, the beach stretches off to the east. Maybe you can find supplies and help. You have 100 coins. Yeah, the scrolling is much faster now. We can click these. The window is where you can pick up, drop, and equip items. Select an item or type the letter by it on the ground to move it into your pack. Select it again to pick it up. We have trash. During calmer moments, you sometimes pause to reflect on Susia Island's dire need for an effective recycling program. We're wearing 16 pounds worth of gear. We can equip 60, 100 coins. We have a chitin armor, value of 20, weight 10, physical armor 7%, magical armor 4%, 15% to stun resistance, which is nice, and a bronze sword worth 40, 6 to 22 physical damage plus 44%. I guess that means the plus is what my skills and stats add to it. Alright, so very good. There's actually nothing in there. Well, maybe the scrolling is a little too fast. I don't know. We'll see. Let's come down here. You are currently walking east. Oh. Getting items. Stand next to the item and select the pack. Select the item on the ground you want to get. There's an old ratty cloak on the ground in front of you. It looks like it's been there a while and it's not very clean. However, you're wet and cold enough to want it. To wear it, you'll first have to pick it up, press the Get button, pictured above, or type G. then select the cloak to get it. G, there's a cloak, and we can immediately put it. Now that you have the cloak, select here to have your character equip it. Physical and magical armor 1%. So something about walking east, I don't remember what it said. There is a tunnel to the north built into the side of the hill. Your guess is that it is a storeroom or warehouse. Usually one is placed near the docks of a settlement. The structure is crumbling. You would guess that it's been abandoned for at least a century, probably 2. After all of these years, most of the goods inside are probably useless. You still might be able to scavenge something useful. Okay, nothing there. Nothing in the container. Nothing on the ground. These crystals seem to light up when you walk toward them. Bones, as you are now, this was once. As this is now, soon you will be. Wait. As you are now, this was once. As this is now, soon you will be. Javelin, a mundane and non-magical weapon, but effective nonetheless. Shapers are nothing if not practical. 6 charges of Javelin, 7 to 16 physical damage, plus 39%. So we'll go ahead and equip them, and it does add 6 pounds to our wearing. Oh, and I like how it leaves them open to know that we open them. Most people in Shaper society eat food with a simple bowl and spoon. The Shapers are concerned with much more lofty pursuits than mere cuisine. A bowl and a spoon, they're not worth anything. Maybe we do take them. Maybe they are worth something. How do I send them to the junk bag? Oh. You can only remove items from your junk bag when you're in a city. You can sell everything in your junk bag when you sell to a merchant. You put this in your junk bag. You can also click an item to put it there, okay? Anything on the ground? No. Doors and canisters. Stand next to the door to open it. Select the canister to absorb its power. There's a door below you and to the left. Most doors open when you get close to them. Others are opened by pulling levers. Walk up to the door, and when it opens, go through. Select the glowing canister on the other side, and you'll get a pleasant surprise. I want to actually make this normal again. It's a little too fast for me. There we go. Inside this small chamber, you find several cylindrical containers. They look like canisters, each about 4 foot high. The sides are made of thick, carefully blown glass. Most of them have been broken and the contents are long lost. One of them, however, is still intact. Inside, you see a glowing fluid. It swirls and moves about, seemingly under its own power. It looks like it is, in its own way, alive. It probably is. You have seen similar objects. The Shapers can store essence concoctions filled with life energy, which heal or energize those in need. This must be something like that. There's a sharp metal needle emerging from the top. If you let it poke the palm of your hand, the substance will emerge and energize you. In your weakened state, it seems hard to resist. Select the canister to use it. Open canister. When you open the canister, the agents inside begin to act upon you. You feel yourself changed. Increases firebolt by 1. You are suddenly struck by a dizzy spell, driving you to your knees. It's not caused by hunger or fear, but by the effects of the strange substance in that canister. The essence-infused emerald goo didn't heal or revive you like you expected. It changed you. It's like it soaked into your skin and rewrote some of your very being, making you stronger. A strange urge, an instinct, seizes you. You extend your fingers and focus. Tiny trails of flame shoot out of them. Magic. Actual magic. What would have taken years of training, you learn to do in an instant. It is exhilarating and, at the same time, utterly alien. You had no idea that your people could do something so wonderful, and you feel a deep compulsion to find more of these canisters. The canisters are your main way to gain new abilities while on Susia Island. You can now cast Firebolt. Okay, so these are quick slots. Select the ability to use it. Firebolt. Fires a bolt of fire at a single target. Costs 2 energy. Uses 9 action points. 4 to 8 fire damage plus 10%. Can I could put that on quick slots, but I rarely ever use quick slots in Vogel's games. I mean, I could bother to learn. There's an office to the west. The shelves on the wall have nothing on them but dust. The cabinet in the back corner, however, might contain something useful. Click on a box or case to search it. Be sure to check the cabinet. On ground is another cloak. We'll grab it. Throw it in the junk bag. The cabinet. The box contains a variety of papers. You rifle through them eagerly, hoping for a clue as to where you are or what might have caused this island to be barred. It's no use. The papers crumble at your touch. Beneath the papers, though, you find something interesting. It's a brass key, none the worse for wear for its long concealment. You take it. Okay. And in the desk, we have 12 copper discs. Nice. If I can look in my inventory, I guess I can't see the key. I know where to look. What's the journal button? Toggle formation, world map M, journal quest log. Let's open the text log, by the way. You've been stranded on Susia Island, an island barred by your people. It is forbidden for visitors to come here, so you're required to leave as soon as you can. Most likely, the only way you can escape this place is to find a boat. There are several docks on this island, but you'll have to find a path to them. There's a codex. Current quest. Special items. Ruined dock key. This key was in a desk in a ruined storeroom not far from where you arrived in Susia Island. Alright, we got a key. No clue what it could do, but let's get out of here. That's F3. The path farther into the island is blocked by a thick stone door marked with the symbol of the Shapers. When you get close, your skin tingles. Complex magical protections are in place. You hear a soft, reassuring voice. Susia Island has been barred by the Shapers. For more information, send a request to the Council. Only full Shapers are allowed entry. Shaper qualities have been detected within you. You may pass. Please do not remove or interact with any... And then the voice cuts out. Strange. Okay. What's on the ground here? A stick. Basic attack club. 3 to 5 physical damage. I mean, we'll take it. I don't think we can dual wield, right? No. But it is 4 pounds lighter. Which, you know, is a thing. What is this? Huh. A rock. This is one of Susia Island's many native stones. It has a tiny bit of moss on it. Okay, sure. And another stick. I don't know. Can we sell this stuff, maybe? A healing pod. This gourd contains specially formulated and mildly enchanted Shaper-made goo. Eating it has some beneficial effect. Fortunately, it keeps for a long time. Pods help only you. Use spores to help your entire group. Value 10, 1 charge. Heal for 20 to 60. Okay. Let's grab this stick off the ground, I guess. Pick up a rock. We're hoarding. That's how it goes. Stick. Nothing down here, really? There's a Shaper and there's something on the wall here. Something on the wall here too, though. There are secret doors in Jeff's games like this, but maybe we haven't been tutorialized on them yet. Okay, I don't see anything else. Let's come up here. The door to the north is locked. Oh, there's a shade standing in front of you. It is a hazy, insubstantial humanoid. It warps and twists in the light breeze. You suspect that a strong wind would tear it apart. It hovers in the air staring at you. Though you can't make out any features, you can clearly tell that it is watching you. Special encounters like this one give you several actions or things to say or choose from. Select a response below or type the number next to it. I've been shipwrecked on this island. Can you help me? The shade does not respond. It continues to watch you. An insect flies through it, slightly disturbing its misty surface. This is strange. Sometimes shades like this are ghosts. Other times they are spies or scouts, woven from essence by a shaper, to explore, learn, return, and report. Are you a ghost? Were you alive once? The shade does not respond for a moment. Then it starts to move slowly toward you. Then it begins to break apart, as if the motion was too much for it. It dissolves rapidly in the warm sunlight. You are alone in the clearing. The door to the north is locked. The lever inside the guard post will open it, but only if you can find the key. Levers can be unlocked with the right key by having enough mechanic skill or by using living tools on them. Okay, so let's check out this junk pile. Oh, dagger. Only 4 pounds. It does 5 to 11 plus 44%. That'll come into play when we get heavier stuff to wear, I'm sure. Nothing on the ground. What's in here? Oh, tunic. 1%, 1%. It's only 2 pounds, so. And a wooden shield, 8 pounds. Physical armor, 5. Magical, 3. We can put that on right now. We're up to about half of our equipment weight. One of your keys unlocks the chains. You pull the lever. Now that you have made some progress, you should save the game. Saving the game creates a snapshot of your progress. Later, you can load the saved game and continue where you left off. To save the game, press the settings button and select save game, or type Control S. Save often. You never know when you might get killed. You can type F3 to make a quick save and F4 to load the quick save slot. Finally, the game saved for you automatically whenever you enter a new area. If you die, you can always load the autosave game. Very convenient. These were probably the barracks for some guardians or agents. They were abandoned years ago. The beds have rotted away and there is trash everywhere. Whoever was here left very quickly. 2 chests were left behind. Nothing here. Dagger and more javelins. We now have 12 javelins and the weight went up 6 more pounds. So javelins do stack their weight. Another tunic. Don't know if there's a price for it. What does this do? You pull the lever. Anything down here? I'm not picking up all these rocks. Oh, they stack. So, a hammer. That could be useful, maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe we can build something out of the rocks. I highly doubt it, but guess you never know. Once again, you find you're not alone. There is a roamer just ahead watching you. A roamer is a creation. It is a creature invented and improved by your people for use as a scout or an attack dog. Since it is a creation, it should be naturally inclined to obey you. However, this creature isn't servile to you at all. It doesn't look hostile. It's just staring. It is an eerie feeling being watched by a creation in this way. Creations have always obeyed you mindlessly before. It is clear that, whatever this island is, Shapers have been here. However, if this isle is full of rogue creations, you may have a serious problem. Game saved. I will F3 as well. The roamer doesn't respond. Not surprising, they can't talk. When you get close to the roamer, it sniffs at you. Then it gets nervous and runs away. Odd. That is odd. Okay, that's everything here. I think. I may miss a pot here or there. It's going to be bound to happen. A healing pod. Yeah, that's the same thing. They'll stack. Let's continue here. We have 2 ways we can go. Can't check the haystack. Oh, there's a rake, though. In case we want to rake some leaves. Okay, I don't see anything in particular. You immediately recognize this place. It was an inn where visitors and travelers could stop for steaks, drinks, and sleep. The crumbling roasting pit still dominates the center of the room. You are getting confused. This island was once fully settled. Why? Most islands are barred because of experiments gone awry, and most such experiments are performed by very small labs in crude quarters safely far from society. Yet you've seen warehouses, guard posts, and now an inn. At one point, a lot of Shapers lived here. Now they're all gone. Why? What could have driven so many of your people off? And what took their place? Pretty interesting story hooks. Bowl and spoons. Like I said, I don't think you have to take all this stuff, but trash, we're definitely not going to take trash, but I'll grab the bowls and spoons in case they're of worth to anybody. Which I'm not sure if they are, but like I said, we'll find out in time. Bong bong, a basket. We're almost out of inventory space, so I've got to be a little careful about what I pick up. Robe. Shapers and mages generally are fond of heavy robes and dramatic cloaks. They are woven with materials that provide resistance against elemental attacks. Armor 2, magic 4. And a belt. Weight 3 pounds. Armor physical 2, magical 1. Let's put the belt on. Well, I take it we have to pull this lever to open that door up there. There we go. Nothing in here. We come in here. Healing pods. 2 of them. Very nice. Another basket. Looking to the north, you can see that you're not alone on this island. Though you were worried about horrible mutant creations, the next creatures you encounter are nowhere near so terrifying. It is a flocks of Ornks. The Ornk is a shaper creation. It's a slow, clumsy livestock animal, hardy and laden with meat. Shapers created them to stalk lands unfriendly to non-created animals, such as, apparently, this one. You notice that these Ornks have large tusks, probably added by the Shapers to protect them from predators. Fortunately, they are likely to leave you alone if you leave them alone. Ornks. Uncomprehending stare. Another stick. A pot. Crystal. This is a precious stone. The serviles on this island value them and will gladly buy them from you. Serviles? Rock. Trash. Huh, cute little Ornks. Pick up some rocks and a stick. To open this door, you need to unlock the lever. If your mechanic skill is 2 or higher, just select it to open it. Otherwise, you need to bring a living tool here, use it, then select the lever. I see. I would like to open it. Thorns. Shapers grow these thorns on specially bred bushes. They are loaded into batons and fired at enemies. If you try to fire an unloaded baton, you will automatically reload it with thorns in your inventory. Value 20, amount 1, and 35 copper discs. Let's send some of this stuff to the junk pile, like, control click that, control click that, the spoons, the bowl, the rake, the spoons, baskets. So we can't open this, right? To pull the lever is locked in this position. You don't have enough living tools to move it. You need 3. Another stick. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Another eye on the wall up here, but nothing to do with it. It has to open. Look at that. Looking for like a button on the wall. Anyway. Did we go everywhere back here? We came here. Came there. Yeah, I guess we're ready to leave. I really don't see anything else. What's up here? Trash. Alright. You have reached the northern edge of this region. You can see more of the settlement to the north. When you're ready to move on, step on the area shaded blue. You will then be on the world map. To travel to a new region, select it and then select travel. To make things easier, the next section will be automatically selected for you. You are already regaining your strength and feeling more confident. In the next section, you will learn about spells and combat. Good luck. Your adventures are just beginning. Awesome. We leveled up. Let's F3. See how long we've been playing. 30 minutes. Okay, we can play more. Let's head to the shaded. Are you ready to leave this region? Yes. Gorgeous background map. Isle of Susia. Wow. Very nice. So let's head to Abandoned Vale. Very cool. All right, we're here. There's a huge stone hall just ahead. It is still intact and soft lights glow inside. Your skin tingles. There is more shaper magic inside. Walking on dry land is refreshing. The strange essence canister continues to work changes in you. Your strength is slowly returning. Defeating foes and finishing quests gives you experience. When you get enough experience, you gain a level. You have gained a new level and you can now train your character. This will help you to survive the battles ahead. Press the train button to begin training. Press this button to train your character. Each new level gives you 10 skill points. Use these to buy higher skills. Mouse over what each skill is to see what it does. Press the plus button to improve the skills. One section of skills will be labeled strong. Combat skills, strong. These skills are far cheaper for you. Focus on these. If you want to avoid battles, focus on the general skills like leadership, mechanics, and stealth. Let's go through this though. We are level 2, a measure of your character's power. Kill foes, explore, and complete quests to gain levels. We can change our name. You get 10 skill points when you get a level. Spend them to increase your abilities below. Kill foes, explore, and complete quests to gain XP. You will gain your next level at 2,000 XP. Number of times you've attacked, 0. Health, how much damage you can take before you die. Stand by a healing pool or return to a friendly town to restore your health. Increase your endurance to get more health. Essence, how much essence you can use to cast spells or make creations. Stand by an essence pool or return to a friendly town to restore your essence. Essence used to make a creation doesn't return until the creation dies. You are currently using 0 essence. Essence to maintain your creations. Increase your essence mastery to get more essence. And energy, spell energy, how much energy you can use to cast spells. Spell energy returns as time passes. Increase your intellect to get more energy. So you cast spells sometimes with essence and or energy. It looks like strength. It tells us the cost of things. Increase melee weapon damage by 5% per point. Increases the weight of weapon and armor you can equip. Agility. Increase missile weapon damage by 5% per point. Gives 2% per point chance of evading attacks. Help to act faster in combat. Intellect. Increase all spell effects by 5% per point. Increases spell energy. Essence mastery. Increases the amount of essence you gain per point. And endurance increases the amount of health you gain per point. Health is very important. Most deaths are caused by running out of it. Combat skills strong. Melee weapons. Increases all melee weapon damage by 8% per point. Gives a 3% per point chance of the attack consuming fewer action points. Enables you to equip more powerful melee weapons. Missile weapons, same thing. Except a 3% point chance of a baton attack consuming fewer action points. All missile weapon damage increased by 8% per point. Quick action. Each point gives a 4% chance of your weapon attack using fewer action points. And evasion. Each point gives a 4% chance of evading enemy single target attacks like bites or thorns. Battle magic. These are magic skills. Enables you to cast more powerful battle magic spells. Gives an 8% per point bonus to the effects of these spells. Same idea with mental magic. Same idea with blessing magic. And spellcraft gives a 3% per point bonus to all spells. After a spell is cast, restores 3% per point of the energy and essence cost. Each point gives a 3% chance of your spell attacks using fewer action points. I would like to maybe get some magic skills, but I don't think it's going to happen. These cost 4. Our battle skills cost 2. Shaping skills kind of expensive too. Fire shaping enables to create more powerful fire creation. Each point increases the level of all your fire creations by 1, which includes creations you already have. Battle creations are more durable and resistant to stunning. Same idea. Magic shaping have more effective attacks and resist magical and mental attacks. And healing craft enables you to cast more powerful healing craft spells, gives an 8% per point bonus to the effects of these spells. We do have points in them. Leadership increases the number of options in conversation, helps you to convince characters to aid you. Each point increases your creation's mental resistance by 2%. Mechanics enables you to use fewer living tools to open locks and disarm traps. Stealth, each point reduces the distance that enemy creatures can see you at by 1 combat space. If you are near the enemy too long, the bonus from stealth goes down. Abilities. We have resistances. Fire, cold, energy, poison, acid, mental, stun, and armor. We have no points in creating the various creatures. We'll get to that. Firebolt. We'll get to all these too. Different spells and healing craft, blessing, mental. Okay, so how do we want to proceed? We have 10 points. You know what? I'm not sure yet. We'll get back to that. It's coming here. You immediately recognize this large building for what it was, a shaping hall. There had to be one of them on this island somewhere. Here, the shapers on this island used magic and force of will to make creations for both utility and battle. Amazingly, this building is mostly intact. Shapers build things to last. You can see energizing pools in the side chambers. Holes in the ceiling allow light to shine on them, keeping them alive. The goo inside each pool is a semi-living essence-charged algae, capable of drawing energy from the air and the sun. If you stand near a pool, you will be able to replenish your health or essence depending on which pool you select. In the corners of the hall, you can see 2 glowing glass canisters. The essence mixture churns and glows within, ready to give you power. Sweet. Anything? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Scales. Shapers use a variety of elaborate apparatuses to work their peculiar magic. Weights. Metal bowls. Beakers. Broken pot. I'm just going to take the things now that are worth value. Oh, there's a healing. So standing by this will just heal me all day. Oh, there's a healing pot on the ground. The things that save value, I think, are worth it because that gives you an idea of what they sell for. Energy, essence, a book. Secrets of Essence. Essence is represented by the green bar to the right of your main character's graphic in the roster. You use Essence to make creations and cast more powerful spells like healing. When you spend Essence to cast spells, you get it back by returning to town or by approaching an Essence pool like the one nearby. However, making creations reduces the maximum amount of Essence you can have. If you have a total of 30 Essence, for example, and you make one Fiora, which costs 10 essence, then your new maximum is 20. You can't get the other 10 back until the Fiora dies or you absorb it. It is up to you whether to make a lot of weak creations, a few strong creations, save your essence for spells, or a mix of the 3. Geneforge makes all of these options viable. That is cool. And that's in the codex, okay? XP plus 25. The canister of the west wall grants the ability to form your first creation. So learn more about creations, read the book up there. Alright. This canister can shape you and improve this ability. Create Fiora. Enables you to create a Fiora or Cryoa. Fiora or Cryoa, not a Fiora, a Fiora or Cryoa. If your fire shaping is high enough, each point of this skill increases the level of these creations. Yes. You have learned about the Fiora. This entry has been added to your codex, which you can be read in the journal. The Fiora is one of the first creations novice shapers learn to make. They are easy to shape, easy to control, and effective defenders. Because they are so simple and foolproof, outsiders often assume that their original design was easy to make. It was not. Creating the Fiora took decades of careful work. Thousands of generations of salamanders were warped, always taking care to maintain reliability and simplicity. They are far from the most powerful creation, but there's a lot to be said for ease of use. Okay, is that what this says? No, making creations. To survive on Susia Island, you will probably need to make creations to fight for you, especially if you are playing a shaper. When you use the canisters in the first shaping hall, you will learn to create a Fiora, a small fire-breathing lizard. To make a Fiora, you will need at least one level of fire shaping skill. Happily, you start with this. Each creation has a minimum shaping skill needed to make it. To make a creation, press the plus button in your roster. You will then spend some of your essence to make your servant and improve its skills. The more essence you spend on one Fiora's skills, the less you will have left to create more of them. You can create up to 7 servants. When you spend essence to make a creation, you can't get it back until the creation dies or you reabsorb it. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to save here because I think we've played 41 minutes. I'll just grab this canister quick. Heal. Heals the damage taken by a single character. Each extra point of the skill increases the amount. Sure. So we learned heal. Next time we'll start off with training and creating a Fiora. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me for this LP. I'm going to go the distance with it. Most likely. If not, we're going to get a lot of game in. And we're going to be playing this one for a long while. Hopefully, God willing. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And like I said, hope you stick around for the future. I will see you guys next time. Much love, peace, and joy. Fluent signing out. Bye-bye now.